Julius and Ethel Rosenberg were convicted of conspiring to pass U.S. atomic secrets to the Soviet Union during the Cold War. They were arrested in 1950, and their trial began in March 1951, capturing national attention amid fears of communist infiltration to the United States. The couple maintained their innocence throughout the trial and refused to confess even when offered the chance to save themselves from execution.
My name is Ethel Rosenberg, and I've been accused of something I did not do. I'm a wife, a mother, and I've always tried to live a quiet, honest life. I met my husband Julius in college, just before a recital. I was nervous to sing, and he came over and quietly helped calm my nerves. That simple kindness never left me. We built a life rooted in love and trust. What's being said about us now, it isn't the truth.
How involved were you in this situation?
I was not involved in the Cold War or any related espionage activities. Likewise, my husband Julius was not involved in such matters. Since Julius was accused of spying and passing atomic secrets to Soviets, we have often reflected on our earlier years, wishing we could return to the innocence of those college days. Beyond the strain of his work and my responsibilities at home caring for our children, the ordeal of our arrest deeply affected us. Though it tore us apart in many ways, our love for each other remained unwavering and unbreakable.
Did you think that you were helping bring about global peace or equality?
Seeing as to how my husband and I both held positions that contributed to the American war effort, we believe deeply in supporting our country during this critical time. Prior to our arrest, we were living what most people would call the American dream, striving to provide a stable and meaningful life for our family. I'm also aware that there have been numerous public protests questioning our guilt. Despite these controversies, we remain steadfast in our conviction that we acted in integrity and loyalty to our nation.
Did you ever question whether your actions were morally justified?
What do you mean by our actions?
The alleged accusations.
No, we have nothing to question. Julius and I were not involved in any espionage, and we will never admit to something we did not do. The accusations against us were false, and to confess would mean surrendering to a lie. We have chosen to stand by the truth even in the face of tremendous cost.
How do you feel about leaving your children behind?
Leaving our children behind has been the greatest sorrow of all. Julius and I love Michael and Robert deeply, and not a day passes without thinking about them. We worry about their well-being and hope they are surrounded by love and care. We recently wrote them a letter just to remind them how much we love them, and always will.
And lastly, do you believe that you received a fair trial?
No, I did not receive a fair trial. The evidence against me was weak and largely circumstantial, yet I was treated not as an individual, but as a symbol during a time of fear and political tension. Much of the case relied on the coerced testimony of my brother, and our lawyer made several critical errors that harmed our defense. Even in Julius's case, where the government claimed to have more evidence, it was far from definitive. Despite this, we were both sentenced to death. I believe the outcome was driven more by public pressure and Cold War hysteria than by justice or truth.
Thank you.
My name is Julius Rosenberg, and I have been falsely accused. I've been falsely accused of spying on my home country, which I've done nothing but love dearly and held the utmost respect for. I'm tired of these lies being told about me and my beloved wife, Ethel. We never did anything to harm this country. I met Ethel at City College, and we lived our lives the American way, building a beautiful and loving family.
Did you ever question if your actions were morally justified?
Yes, of course. I question if our actions were morally justified on the daily. Any man who has gone through the things that I've been through would be questioning everything. Every night, I sit here and I just think. I think about whether I should come clean or give up this front. I only want to get out of this jail cell. Every night I sit here alone, and the walls, the ceiling, the jail bars, they feel like they're closing in on me. They're getting closer and closer. My heart is beating out of my chest. My head's throbbing. My eyes are watering. My knees are quivering. and there's sweat dripping from my brow.
Okay. Did you believe that you had a fair trial?
No, not in the slightest. My trial was absolute bogus. The accusations that were brought against me, I can't even comprehend them. I can't wrap my head around it. The fact that I was convicted is just befuddling to me. The judges of this country, who should be the best men in our country, they should be the representatives, the strongholds of righteousness on our country, are wrongly convicting men who have done nothing but serve this beautiful country of ours as I did with my life.
Now I have a last question. Do you really, truly love Ethel, or was she just a part of your plan?
See, that question? Sorry. That question is one of a deeper understanding. It's one that questions the understanding of relationships, love, the trials of life. Me and Ethel met at City College when we were just two young kids. And now we've grown into two separate adults. And we have a very intricate relationship. We were deeply in love when we were young. But as time went on, we grew apart. There was so much pressure with my work. And after having our two sons, we were so busy and had little time to ourselves anymore. And then all this stress with the trial just built a strong tension between us. And now I might be the reason that Ethel loses her life. The woman I was supposed to love and protect is losing her life because of the poor decisions that I made. It's ruining me inside. I hate the way things have ended. And I'd give anything to be those two kids deeply in love again.
Okay, thank you.